Hey guys, Jamiy, today on Roblox we're playing some more World Zero, as you can see on the screen right now. Honestly, in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be fighting the King Crab, which if you don't know, also it is actually one of the objectives in order to get the wings I have on right now. This is only going to be for the alpha play, so if you bought alpha, then once you complete all of the objectives, you'll get the alpha wings. They're just a cosmetic, not really that great. Also from the King Crab, I'll mention as well is that there is a rare drop chance, or a rare item drop, which is the King Crab crown. I think I got it on my 5th one, so I was fairly lucky during a live stream, so that was pretty cool. But also it's meant to be really rare, just that I got stupidly lucky with it. But anyway, honestly, some of you guys might be thinking as well, why am I doing a video on the King Crab when I feel like most people already know where it is and mostly know how to fight it? But I thought I'd make a video on the players that either haven't gotten into the game yet, because it is a little expensive, I guess, for the average person. Like 400 Robux isn't a lot to some people, but also is a lot to a lot of people. I definitely think the game is worth it, as right now there's a couple of glitches in the game, but it's expected in alpha. I mean, that's why it is in alpha, so if it was also released to the public and it's in like got a few glitches, there would be non-stop complaining all day. So it makes sense for it to be an alpha and for it to actually cost a good amount. But anyway, to get to the King Crab, also you want to come to the beach. Also, this is where you spawn the general store, or if you just come over to the teleporter, if you're anywhere else, you actually can teleport to this one for free. All you gotta do is go to any of the other ones, teleport, and it's the getaway beach, and it's a cost for free. So when you're here, you want to go this way over to the little cave, I guess, and this is where the King Crab will be. So again, the reason why I want to do this video is for the people that just haven't really played the game yet, not really too sure. That also you have to be a certain level to start defeating these bosses. They're a lot easier to do with parties. Obviously, most people that are playing the game right now in alpha will actually be already fighting the boss. Actually, I got this one free, so that's fine. That's actually a lot better for me for this video, so I can show you its moves actually, which is great. So that's great. So before we actually get into it, I want to talk about a few things. So like I said, the reason I want to go over it is because I want to actually go over its moves and like when you want to dodge. Actually, we do have an old person here. So also the King Crab will spawn here. I've got an average like 500 coins, and also the crown is a fairly rare item. But also, once you start fighting it, he has flamethrowers which can attack, which deal quite a little bit of damage. You can actually hold down a left click, which I actually didn't know as well that you could do. Definitely a lot easier in a party, and as you could actually see right there, whenever he crouches down, he's actually going to do his body slam attack, I guess you can call it, which in that sense, as soon as he ducks down, you want to run away as fast as you can. Even if you're a little bit off, it will actually still hit you, and you actually saw on him as well, because he actually got hit on it both times. I think I might have been a little... No, actually I was fine on that one. Sometimes it may look like that you actually get away from it and it just still hits you. That's because you were just a little bit late. But there we are. So you can actually solo this boss also when you're like 10 plus, in my opinion. Actually, probably if you're level 8, you could probably solo it. The flamethrower doesn't really do that much damage, to be honest, which is amazing. But just gotta be careful. Definitely would say get some small hit point, or small HP potions. I mean, you could use mana, I guess, for your attacks, but you saw that I didn't really need to use them. And it definitely doesn't really help using this ability, which is called, because I always forget, Whirlwind Spins. Whirlwind Spin. Because if you're using it and if you're halfway through it, the animation, it doesn't let you move until you've finished it. So obviously if I use it now, I can't move at all. And also if he's doing his jump attack, you're not being able to dodge it, which means that you're going to get damaged and you're actually going to get stunned. The next time he does it, I'll actually let him hit me. They've actually reduced it now though, so it's actually a lot better. Before, when you used to get stunned from when he body slammed you, you would be laid on the floor for 5 seconds, you'd be stunned. Now they've actually nerfed it, or they've, I guess, buffed it for us in a sense. If you get hit now, you can't move, you can't attack, you can heal though, and use your mana potions. But you can't do anything. You're pretty much stunned for 3 seconds, which is great now that it's only 3 seconds. Also should mention as well that he has pretty much 3 attacks. He has the body slam attack, which we've gone over. He has the flamethrower attacks, which don't really do a lot of damage. My suggestion, if you are a fairly low level player, is let a high level player aggro it, which also means that and then pretty much attack the back of it. So when he uses a flamethrower attack, it won't hit you. Also, he has a normal slash attack, which only also deals damage to the players in front of him. So definitely a fairly easy mini boss. Same for the Goblin Knight and the Gatekeeper. The only problem, well, the Goblin Gatekeeper I'll do a video on tomorrow. I can solo it, and I know a lot of other people can solo it. It does have a little bit more health than the King Crab, but I feel like its moves are a little bit more easier to read, especially for a stun attack. For the Goblin Knight low, you can solo it. It's actually really easy to realize when it's going to use its stun attack. It does a lot of damage low, and also it has a really lot of health. So you can solo it, but it's going to take you really, really long to do. And in the end, it's probably just worth to try and get a team because you can just beat it easily. So that's pretty much it for the King Crab. Also, if you're low level, definitely would recommend partying up for it. Try and get like a higher level player that can tank its hits to also stay in the front of him. His flamethrowers, he has, I guess he takes it as 4 attacks. He has his like that attack, which is like flamethrower from one side to the other, and also he has his other flamethrower attack, which is where he has them out and he puts them both inwards. But I still would count it as 3 attacks, I guess, because they're pretty much still the same, really. But definitely, if you are a low-level player, attack how this legendary guy is, how he attacks from the back, and also I'm aggroing. Also, I should mention, when the game was first released, you had to deal 15% minimum of the mini-boss's health for it to count as your kill. I don't think it's actually just mini-bosses, it's any monster on the game. You had to deal at least 15% of its overall health for you to claim the kill. That means also that you get the gold from killing it, and you get a chance to get the rare item drop. Now they've actually nerfed it and actually changed it a little bit now, so it now isn't 15%, it's only 10%. I'm gonna get hit, but I didn't. Nice. I think I'm getting better at this now. But yeah, definitely the easiest mini-boss in the game so far. It's very easy to learn. The stun attack might take a little bit to get used to because it is fairly quick and it's not really noticeable until you've fought it for quite a while, to be honest. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish off this kill. If I can get another crown, that'd be pretty nice, but probably not. Okay, there we are. Beat it. Okay, another 400 gold. So you get like average 400 to 500 golds from what I've seen. But yeah, this is the again, you get the King Crab crown. It's just an accessory, it's just cosmetic. You don't actually get any boost from it. The Goblin's Gatekeeper, which I'll do a video on tomorrow, doesn't actually have any item drops right now. Kind of wish it did. I kind of want its club. I feel like that would be really, really cool. Even if it doesn't do any damage or it does very little damage, it would just look cool to like have your players carrying around a huge club. Do you mind? Also, the Goblin Knight does have a drop, and it only drops armor. But from what people have told me, the armor is only really good to get to sell, really. From what I haven't got it yet. I haven't really fought it too many times yet. Definitely want to try and grind for the armor low. But from what people have told me low, it takes a long time to solo it, and it's not really worth soloing it. It's definitely just worth getting a full party of the entire server, really, to kill it pretty much instantly in like 30 seconds. But it does have an armor drop, or at least that's the only drop that I know of. If it has more, I'm not too sure as of right now. But pretty much, its armor can sell for 10k in the stores, but its defensive, but its actual stats, there is better armor that you can buy for 13,000 in the store. So I'm going to quickly reset just to show you where the store is. So technically the armor isn't really worth grinding for. I'm just going to go for it because I like getting the unique drops. But if you go to the Cliffside District, there's actually an area where you can buy the stuff that I have now. You can get crystal swords for 10k each. They're good, like they're a bit more damage than the previous one to these, which you actually get from chests, but it has less critical chance, so it really just depends if you want more critical hit or critical percentage or more damage overall, which is only a little bit either way. And you can get the other armor, which also costs 13k, but I still want the armor from the Goblin Knight just for the fact that it's a unique drop. And if I get multiple, I guess I could either just save them and trade them for better stuff that I actually need, or I could just sell it to the general store for 10,000, and that's quite a lot of cash still. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. And also I'll try and do more videos on the upcoming mini bosses and the actual bosses, because also these are only bosses and the Goblin Knight has a lot of health, so I actually can't wait to see what the actual bosses are going to be. Now, I'm actually going to add in this as well. I have a feeling, not 100% sure, this is just my thoughts, it would be really cool if the bosses are like something similar to RuneScape's free, I guess, AOC, you can look it up. RuneScape 3's Queen Black Dragon, where it's like gigantic, it has a ton of health, and it's more suitable to like have a party. You can solo it, but just like max level in everything. I think that would be kind of cool, but we'll have to see whenever they release more. But hopefully this video helps you, and I'll see you guys next time.